Good morning and welcome to another episode of 6TP. We are your 6TP Club hosts. Today we have Rosie Rosaura, who is going to be our featured guide master today, our beautiful and wonderful coach. We have a special presentation that's going to include our timeless grandma, Martita, and of course, we have the golden boy. And so today we are going to bring you yet another wonderful show that's featured around how to live an exceptional life by living through the six transformative paths. And we're going to let Rosie Rosaura take it away and tell you all about it. Good morning again.
Okay. If I could offer you one pill with 6 ingredients designed to help you dream bigger, grow stronger, and scale your life, will you take it? Good morning and welcome to the Stillness and Wellness Club. My name is Rosie Rosaura, your 6TP certified coach. And we're going to begin this transformation with the stillness path. Stillness is where it all begins. So relax and let's get into the zone.
Allow your body to become still. For these next few moments, there is nothing you need to solve, nothing from yesterday, nothing from tomorrow. Simply be here. Take a slow breath in and gently breathe out. If a thought appears, notice it and return right here, right now. This moment isn't asking you to be perfect, only present. Right here, right now, you are allowed to pause. And in that pause, your whole life quietly begins again. Breathe in, body, settle. Bring your attention to your breath. Breathe in slowly and breathe out. Let your shoulders drop. Soften your jaw, relax your hands. Breathe in calm, breathe out tension. Every exhale is a small act of letting go. Every inhale is a quiet return to yourself. Allow your body to become quieter and your mind more present. With each breath, allow your body to settle. Your body remembers how to relax, even when your mind forgets. Break the familiar, release. Now notice what you have been carrying, the worry, the self-doubt, the thought that says, I can't, the habit of procrastinating, the reaction you keep repeating, unkind words by others, old stories, inflation, relationship problems, family conflicts. Ask yourself, what am I ready to stop carrying? Breathe in and release. Every moment of awareness gives you permission to choose again. The familiar does not have to become your future. You can pause. You can choose differently. Some things were heavy only because you carried them alone. You are allowed to set down what no longer fits the person you're becoming. Letting go isn't losing. It's making room for peace. Open awareness. Create space. Now notice the space around your body, around your hands, your shoulders, above you, and around you. Let your awareness become wider. Nothing to solve, nothing to prove, just space. because sometimes you have to create space between who you've been and who you're becoming. When you expand your awareness, you shrink your stress. With every breath you release what you no longer need, the tension, the fear, the stories that no longer serves you. Clear intention, identity, expansion. Now imagine your future self, not simply what this person has, but who this person has become. Maybe this version of you finally starts the project, opens the book, takes the walk, sets the boundary, speaks with confidence, or takes the first step toward a dream you've been postponing. See that version of yourself clearly. This is identity expansion, allowing yourself to move beyond the limits of who you have believed yourself to be. Your past can explain you. It does not have to define you. Ask yourself, who am I willing to become next? Feel it now. Now imagine how that version of you feels. Grateful, confident, peaceful, hopeful. Don't wait until everything changes to experience that feeling. Practice it now. Breathe it in. Let yourself feel, even for a moment, I am becoming. Mental rehearsal. Practice becoming now, picture tomorrow. The alarm rings, a challenge appears. Someone tests your patience. You feel like giving up. The old reaction begins to return, but this time you pause. Ask, what would the person I am becoming do next? Then see yourself doing it. One different thought, one different response, one different choice. That's how identity begins to expand. Not through one perfect day, but through repeated choices that say, this is who I am becoming. Slowly return your attention to the room. Your becoming is just beginning. Walk forward with intention. Even one small step can shift your entire direction. Your becoming doesn't wait for perfect moments. It grows every time you choose differently. When the old thought appears, notice it. When the old pattern returns, choose again. You do not have to change your entire life today. Just make your next choice match the person you are becoming. Take one final breath. Inhale for 3, exhale for 4. Remember, when an old thought appears, notice it. When an old reaction returns, pause. When you have a choice, choose who you are becoming. Choose your next steps, and when you're ready, open your eyes. This stillness path closes now, yet the clarity you unlock will guide every choice you make today. Don't just imagine your future self. Give that person a place to live in the choices you make today.
Okay, so the stillness path is the path that allows us to reset ourselves. Two is the path that allows us to come to the zero path that allows us to center ourselves in a day of noise, of movement, and things that do not allow us to scale. So now we're going to continue to, let me exit from here. Okay, 1 minute, let me exit.
What a fabulous job you did today, Rosaura. I think we all agree, don't we? Not letting yesterday dictate your today or your tomorrow. I think we all need a lesson in that, right? Way too often we carry our past into the present and into the future, and it hampers us, right? We don't use the yesterday's lessons as an opportunity to grow. Instead, we let it sometimes just dictate everything, and it keeps us afraid. It keeps us unwilling to take risks. It's just it's just not great for the future. Who you were is never who you have to continue to be.
Okay, give me 1 minute.
I think all the time of where I came from and where I am today, and I can just remember being a boy in a neighborhood with a bunch of people who were just like me, and a lot of us had very difficult circumstances. There weren't a lot of good schooling options around us, and my family just kept knocking at doors. My mother kept using connections to meet people, and eventually I landed at a fabulous school within the same neighborhood. It was a tuition-free private school, and those choices that my family made to continue to try to thrive ultimately led me to have a very successful life because I was able to go from a place where there were limits to what I can do. There were even limits to the dreams and the visions that people had. Like no one thought that you could grow outside of the world that we lived in our neighborhood. And I went to this tiny little school that made it possible for me to dream beyond what was possible. And through that, I continued to grow. I continued to meet people, expand my network, and ultimately, I became more than I could ever have imagined. And today, I consider myself to be very successful. I'm a manager of nonprofits, and I have this wonderful creative team that I wake up with every day to deliver this exhilarating new transformational path for all of you to practice better living, healthier living, better spiritual, better physical, just to continually improve your life. Lawrence, do you have thoughts about what it's like to go from your yesterday to your today and where you're heading?
Hey, I'm back.
Oh, she's back. All right,
So
All right.
let's let
seems that
Rosaura keep going.
the
Thank.
internet just decided to say I'm out.
Okay, now you're
Okay,
back. Welcome back.
let me continue sharing.
Do you have another video?
No, it's the same one.
Okay.
Wait, okay. Good. So from here, we're going to move now. We're going to continue to the scaling dreamers path. And the scaling dreamers path is a pattern where we eliminate what doesn't allow us to scale. We think about should I have started earlier? When we have a dream, we have to pursue it. There is never late. There is never, it's too late to even reinvent myself. Small goals can allow us to move forward. Age is just a number. Dreams don't expire. If you have a dream, set a goal and continue forward. Dream doesn't expire. Dreams is this year, is this month, is this moment, is this deadline. So always set a deadline to your dreams and bring it into reality. Dreams does not expire. Okay. With that, we're going to transition to the creator's path. The stillness path give us a space so that we can continue making our plans. It empty, it release different things that doesn't allow us to move forwards. And now we are able to dream, to bring reality into perspective, and we can create. You create things that help others rise, teaching, messages, stories, tools. And who are better to create those things? The ones them that have experience, the ones them that have stories to tell us, the people that have wisdom, resilience, perspective, that have a legacy to share. What wisdoms are you crying right now that someone else desperately needs? We all have things to share. We all have ideas. We all have things then that the older they get better. Victor, do you have any wisdom that you want to share? Any ideas?
Yeah, I think that as I've become older, um, I feel like I have a lot more to lose. And because I feel like I have a lot more to lose, I'm more focused. I feel like time is so precious. And this really helps me in my dreams and in what I create, because I'm always looking to push up the timeline. Nothing, tomorrow is not promised, right? And they say that if you go to a cemetery, that is the richest place to find dreams that died. And I don't want my dream to die with me. I want my dream to have life, and I want to create things that will be useful to people and that will help me expand my legacy and my impact on the world.
Thank you so much for that explanation, Victor. Your vision is why it is exactly in line with what we do here as the 60P Stillness Path. Here at the 60P Stillness Path, we don't ask how old you are. We don't ask who you are. We only ask, what are you becoming? This means that you could be 18, you could be 38, you could be 60. You can still engage in these practices. The earlier, the better.
Yes, we do.
And with that, we're going to continue to our next path. And this is a sport passionist path. This is a path that invites us to do movement, to continue moving our body, whether it's in a walk, whether it's jumping rope, whether it's using the stairs, the quick movements, games, stretching exercises. Age is not a handicapping condition. Age does not prevent us from being who we are supposed to be becoming. Age is just means more wisdom, more experience, and more time that we had to build our future self. And here we have in the Sport Passionist Path, one of our guests today that is going to tell us if age is a handicapping condition for her. Well, let's welcome Marta to our
Thank
program.
you.
Mar-
Thank you.
Marta have several months, years participating in the stillness and wellness. And she's a very energetic person despite her age. Marta, tell us a little bit about it.
Yes. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you, Rosaura, for the invitation. Really, I appreciate the year that I have. The more old I come, more happy I come. Because every day, I wake up at 5 o'clock, pray, and also do exercise. This is one of my routine because if you don't move your body coming too old and it's not good for you. I am 73, happy, and I dance also. I love it. I love, I love it to dance. Today is my day to go to Pier 70C to dance salsa. But now I can show you a little exercise. Simple. Open your leg and move your arm like this, like flow, flow, flow. Don't be uh, straight and open and close your hand like this, back and forth. When you do this simple exercise, your body coming warm and flexible, and then you swing left and right. And when you do this, you move your left side to side, side to side. Don't forget the breathing. Oh, then you have to exhale. And then you can do this like a hawk. And up, one, two, three, 4, 5. And then back and forth, back and forth. Right. And right to left, right to left. This simple exercises help you put your arm in the back and lay back, lay in the front. It helps your back and your straight, and you stay like queen with your hair top and do this exercise. Sit down. Some exercises you can do it alone. Sit down in the chair. Like you got a string and you go up, 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 up. This is a trick for exercises. You don't have to go to the gym. You do it at home and continue to dance, continue to live, continue to dream. Because the life, if we have a life, we have to put the energy in our life. Our life is the gift to from the Creator God, and we continue to move and thinking and dream. I have a dream to go to Japan. And next year I go to Japan. This year I was in Turkey. And I have a great time. I go to India many, many times because I have my master there. And continue to do the thing. And the cruising. Last year I was in the cruising. I never been there. I love it. I love it. I love it. This year I go to again to the cruising. I promise to myself every year go to the cruising. And have a great day and love yourself. And this energy don't come in because I sit down, look, watch TV. No, the TV is very good, but we have to control ourselves. Everything that we do is our favor. Our body is fair. Our mind breathing. The mind, we have to maintain our mind reading, creative, and emotional. Emotional, close your eye, breathing. And let it go. Have a great day, great people.
Thank you so much, Martha. You more than move your body, you travel, you know places, you do things then. You are not static. You are moving. So age,
Yes.
just tell people how long you have been here. Identity tell people that you are here and where you're going. And Martha is going to great things. And she's going to Japan next year. She's a traveler. She's a dancer. She's an exercise person. She still practice good health conditions. Age is just a number. Your identity is the part of you that still gets to choose their future. And Martha is a vivid example of that. And that's what we want to incorporate here at the 60P Stillness and Wellness Club. We want to invite you to dream. We want to invite you to continue growing. And we will be right along your side. Thank you so much, Martha. Thank you
Th-
so much
No, thank
for
you, Rosaura.
inspiration
Have a
for
great
many
day.
people your age and
Thank
younger.
you.
And
Thank you.
now, with that, we're going to transition now to the authorship path. The authorship path is where we share our wisdom, it's where we write, it's where we publish, it's where we teach others. You begin with a word, you continue with a sentence, with a phrase, with a whole page, and then a whole book. That is the place that you share your story. That is what we believe in here. That is what we want to help you do. Create your story for your legacy. All of this experience that you have, all of these stories, all the perspectives, the teaching, and who more better than people that have been here long before we are here. You hear that story that says that there are things them that the older they get, the better they are. Well, wisdom is one because we share our life experiences. Resilience is one because we teach others how we overcame so many challenges and different perspectives because we are talking from experience. I know it goes so because then I tried it, and that is valuable information. Valuable information that you don't want to take with you. You want to leave it here so humanity can continue benefiting from it. So, if you have a story, you have a book. Remember, age has no limitations. It doesn't matter how old you are. You're the older, the better. The more experience, the more stories, the more knowledge that you have to share. So if you have a story, you have a book. Because age just tell us how many chapters you are lived. Each one of those chapters, each one of those experiences is a chapter in your book. You are our real story. Lawrence, are there any chapter of your book that you are writing right now?
I'm still working on the AI for your IT department. So, working on fleshing that out now. So, I will have more to you guys soon.
Good. Thank you so much, Lawrence. And can you
Thank you.
imagine how valuable experience that is going to be 10 years from now, 15 years from now? We are able to compare. We are able to see what works and what doesn't work. Bring your story out. We here at the 60P Stillness and Wellness Club, we help you to materialize your dreams and to make it come true. And with saying that, now we're going to move to our last path, which is the thinker path. Thinker path is where we read, is where we acquire wisdom. And reading independently and reading here at the 60P Stillness and Wellness Club, there are benefits in both parts, but there's a little slight difference. And I'll tell you about it right now. Just sit back and listen. I'll tell you about the benefits. The Thinkopath. Read, think, apply, become. What if the next version of you is hiding inside a book you haven't opened yet? A few pages can introduce one idea, and sometimes one idea is all it takes to change your direction. Reading independently is powerful. It builds discipline, curiosity, imagination, and knowledge. Keep reading on your own. But what if you could take reading one step further? What if you didn't just read the book? What if you experience it with a community committed to growth? Welcome to the 60P Thinkerpath inside the Stillness and Wellness Club. Here, we intentionally expose ourselves to different authors, different perspectives, and different ideas. Because growth begins when we become willing to think beyond what we already know. Together, we explore powerful books such as The Miracle Morning from Hal Elrod, The Science of Scaling by Benjamin Hardy and Blake Everson, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, Tiny Habits by B.J. Fogg, and Atomic Habits by James Clear. Different books, different ideas, one purpose, growth. What makes it different of reading independently from reading in a community like the Stillness and Wellness Club? At the Thinkerpath, we read, we discuss, we question, we investigate, we apply, and ultimately, we become. We don't just highlight powerful words, we put those words to work. We connect what we read to our habits, relationships, leaderships, career, dreams, and every life. Because reading alone can give you information. Thinkopath adds diversity, discussion, accountability, application, and community. And that's how information can become transformation. Think about this. One page can introduce an idea. One idea can change your habits, and one habit can change your direction. And a new direction can change your life. So keep reading, but don't only ask, what book am I reading? Start asking, who am I becoming because of what I read? One page, one idea, one small step every day. Join the Stillness and Wellness Clubs and experience the 60P Thinkopath. Read, think, apply, become. Your future may be waiting on the next page. Will you turn it? Okay, and that's the Thinkopath. In the Thinkopath, we learn, we grow. And we read books that maybe we won't read independently, like the Scaling Principles of Benjamin Hardy. But guess what? When we discuss it, we have so many things then to learn from it. That's where we learn about setting goals. Even though this book was written for business, for leadership, we can apply all the skills then that we learn there to our daily life. That's where we learn to set a dream and set a deadline. That's where we learn about setting limits. That's where we learn about our boundaries, things that we're not going to tolerate anymore. That's where we learn to grow. But not only growing in the leadership, growing in many areas of our life. So we have to come out of our comfort zone. If we like books, like I like books about romance or maybe action books, then we have to read different type of books so that we can continue growing our legacy, growing our wisdom, growing what we could share with others. Remember, age is not a limitation. You could do many things then, many things then. Just put the H in your back pocket. Do everything and anything. And we here are going to support you to continue your dreams, to follow your dreams. We are the dream chasers. The real story is that we all can do it with a little support. Thank you so much. Victor, do you want to say a few words for our CEO?
Well, our CEO, Dr. Pina, thank you for inspiring all of us with your, excellent methods. Thank you for helping us dream up such a wonderful club that allows us all to grow. For me in particular, mentally, physically, and spiritually. I feel that with the six transformative paths, that there's no borders to the things that you can do. You can dream big, you can write, or you can just be like Martita and just live your best life. Some of our older folks think that when they get to be an older age, they think that they can't do things anymore and that they become limited and it becomes couch time and it becomes a time of wind down. But our Martita, there's no quit to her. She's out, she's hanging out, right? We always joke that we have a grandma that hangs out, and one day she's hanging out and the next day she's being a real grandma. She's stewarding and shepherding her beautiful grandchildren, and another moment she's giving us all excellent wisdom, health tips. And I feel that when you get to be her age, right, I feel that you basically earn the right to say what you want, do what you want, right? Because my mom always says, I didn't get to be this age because I was dumb, right? I made a lot of choices that got me here, and Malta embodies that. And being involved with someone like Dr. Pina to build this great atmosphere allows all of us to dream. It allows us to do what Malta's doing. It allows Lawrence to be a cold plunger, a master cold plunger at that. And it allows you, Rosie Rosaura, to gain the identity of someone who is giving us all a rosy outlook on life and letting us know that we can do it. So thank you, Dr. Pina. Thank you, Rosaura, for this excellent presentation today.
And remember, just remember, there's no more loneliness. There is no more I'm bored. It doesn't matter. We are here to support you. Do something new. Try something. Become. Continue growing. Build your future. Your future is not over. It is just beginning. It's like a mango. When it's ripe, it's better. It's more delicious. So continue growing. Continue thinking. Continue building your future. Continue becoming who you were created to be. And bring your stories to us, and we are going to help you get it through. Thank you so much, and see you on our next session of Believe, Grow, and Be Yourself.
Glory, glory, glory. And folks, that's the show today.
Amen.
Remember, go out there, go live that beautiful life that you are called to live, and use our past to transform yourself. Thank you again. That's the show. Have a beautiful, blessed day.
Bye.
Bye. Thank
Bye.
you. Have a great day.
Thank you.